Happy Tuesday. I wanted to say Wednesday, but that was wrong. I was going to film when I was at the hospital because I figured I'd have to wait in a little room, which I did. But at that time, I left my phone on a chair where I undressed, and I was in a hospital bed with the sides up, so I was stuck there. So I could not film in there and chat with you while I was waiting. So I just leaned my head back and closed my eyes until I heard the radiologist come back. Well, today was the day I had the scan on right here on my testicle. And went in, a girl named Lane. She did my ultrasound. Really nice. Me and her chit-chatted. And she had me show her was, and she can feel it, but when she was ultrasounding it, nothing really would show. Oh, I feel it right there. So it was baffling her as well. It was me. So she took like a little video in there and some pictures of nothing. And then she said, I'll be back with the radiologist. And so about 10 minutes maybe, it wasn't a huge long time. Knock, 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 here she comes with him. Older guy. She was young. She was probably in her late 20s, early 30s, but he was older, maybe in the 60s, an older doctor. And she tried to scan it and show him, and then he was feeling there. And then he was trying to scan in there and look around, and he's not worried about anything. But when I have my mammogram, I don't think it would even film up here, but when I had my mammogram in the fall, I saw he put in my charts he wants me to have a 3D one, and he said to watch it, and if I notice this little nodule growing, to call my doctor. But right now he's not concerned. Nothing showed that it would be any kind of a hard mass, so we're good there. So that's good. But I go see my gyno again in about 2.5, 3 weeks. I'm sure me and her will talk about it. And then she's going to ultrasound inside of my, hoo-ha. Because the ultrasound lady's like, you mean they're going to do it across the street and not at the hospital? I said that is correct. She asked me if I'd like to have it done at the hospital. And I told her no, because she knows my hoo-ha and they do not. And she laughed. I'm like, so I'm going to have my doctor actually do it. So yeah, they're having construction in the hospital, so it sounded like, there was jackhammers going on. It was loud in there. I'm like, what are they doing? She goes, they're doing construction. I don't really know what all they plan to do. So yeah, that went good. Dad just went to go call bingo, because this is the first Tuesday of the month. And I'm going to go in the living room and eat a pretzel. Yesterday I had an outing. I did not film. I didn't feel like filming. I just wanted a day out. My friend came over, and he and I went to pick up my punchkis I got. I have 2 left. Maybe I'll show you one sometime. Not right now. And then we took a ride down to Rentown, which is an Amish grocery store. Because yesterday morning, Dad's like, where are you guys going? I'm like, I have no idea. Well, if you go to Rentown, will you get me, what did he want? These raspberry rolls from the bakery. And that, sorry, you got cut off. I don't know what I did. But meat spread to make sandwiches with. And I ended up getting him some Kluski noodles, because last time we were there, they were out. So I got him a bag of those. That's what we use when we do our cabbage and noodles. And we haven't had a cabbage in the fridge, so yeah. I just got a few things there. And then we left there, and my friend wanted to get some maple syrup supplies, like taps and stuff like that. So we took what is that thing? Ant! Die! Is anybody else getting those big, giant black ants? They're like this big, but they're only like this big. I'd never seen one here in the kitchen. Well, not for a few years. I've been seeing them lately in the bathroom and sometimes in the living room. But okay, back to what I was saying. So we ended up going to Shipshewana, Indiana, to the Yoder's department store because they sell all that stuff. You got some bag holders and bags to get sap in. And so I don't even think I bought anything at Yoder's. I just used the restroom because my bladder was like, hey. Except in their bathroom, I came out and told a friend, I'm like, it was weird because they have a big handicap stall in there, and across from the toilet is a sink inside the handicap stall, and they have a baby changing table and a giant mirror. So when you sit down and look up, all you see is yourself. It was funny. I'm like, oh, hey, hi. And I was like waving myself across the stall. Yeah, I'm that weird person. I did stop at a Dairy Queen and get me a blue raspberry freeze, which was delicioso. A freeze is when they mix slush with ice cream and blend it up. So good. I'm still mad that they took grape away, though. I should start a petition for Dairy Queen to bring grape back. Yeah, maybe that'll be my thing. But so now I'm gonna go watch that 20. I started that 2020 the other day about the crazy lady poisoning people, but I only got like a few minutes in. The dad came home and things got hectic, and so I'm gonna go watch that now. But I'll probably film some more tomorrow. We gotta take payroll to shop tomorrow. We were originally going to go over to Sam's Club and Costco until I remembered we have to go north. All those stores are south. We have to go north and take payroll, so we're just gonna wait and do Costco, Sam's Club another day. But I will say, they were working at the golf course earlier today. They had the big blower out, blowing all the leaves off of all the greens and stuff, because there'll be golfers out there tomorrow. It's supposed to be 46 and sunny. This weekend's supposed to be 60. Golfers will be out. Okay, bye. It is Wednesday. Clean and shiny. We got to go take payroll to the shop, but I'm going to have them. I had them lay out some steaks the day before yesterday out in the other fridge, so I'm going to have them head them in. I'm going to unwrap them, season them. We're going to have, they're little, they're called ranch steaks. I don't know how big they're going to be when they come out of their package. We'll see. And then he peeled some potatoes. Where's the bowl? Right there. Put them in there. I'm going to fry some potatoes with a turnip and some onions. But that'll be the afternoon project when we get back from taking our drive. Because it's about 25 minutes to the shop. Right about 20-25 minutes. So, yeah. But it's sunny out. Can you tell the big blazing thing on my shoulder? Okay, bye. Well, I dashed out the front door and waiting for him. He always waits till we're ready to leave to do something. Like, he'll be sitting watching TV all morning. If we get ready to go somewhere, he'll be like, well, let me collect the trash. Like right now, he goes, hang on, I'm going to put in a load of laundry. So, now I'm just out here waiting for him. Got to pull my pouch. We always exchange pouches when we take payroll up, because they might have checks and stuff for me. Usually from like trailer rentals and stuff, deposits for trailer rentals. I think I'm going to have a check in there for a trailer. We're starting to book our summer. Hang on, I'm trying to get a little heat in here. But when I opened up the front door, I'm like, Dad, it feels about 40 outside. It's 41, so I was pretty darn close, people. I do not see any golfers out there yet, but I know they have to be close. This weekend they're saying Saturday is supposed to be like 65 now. Oh, I might be able to be out in the garage in a t-shirt. That will be glorious. Another project me and Dad want to do, I'm going to take a 5-gallon bucket and collect all the shit from every little thing in here. Little compartment. Because I have control of the one at my door, and I have a little one here. Everything else, Dad just put stuff in. So I'm going to clear it all out. See what there is. See what really needs to come back in the van. Like, I know my umbrella will go back down here. But I have 50 million masks down there, and I don't know what all's down at my door. I think a pair of winter gloves, maybe, some sunscreen. So I told him that's a project I wanted to do one day when it's nice. And then he wants to sweep it all out. So I can just collect everything in a bucket, go in the garage, lay it on the table. What's going to go back in the car? What can go somewhere else? What can be thrown away? Because you know there's going to be something that can be thrown away. So yeah, you know, Stacy and our projects. I always have a project in my mind. Always. I need to make my list of all the stuff that needs to get done, like outside. Like we need to have our fascia and soffit put on the back. We need to call our gutter people to come put gutters on the back. We need to have the excess railing cut off. And there's a pipe over there I want cut off. We need to get some fill white stone to fill in some areas over here. Oh gosh, there's so many things I gotta write down. So many. But you know, springtime comes and you start getting the itch. The itch, people. But alright, I'm gonna shut up now because I don't know when he's coming outside. We are home! I'm getting ready to play in the kitchen. I already have... Let me get... Hold on. I'm stuck. Here on the stove, I have my little colorful carrots. Just whole. Cooking. I put a little olive oil and butter. Now I have a little bit of onion I had in the fridge. I'm going to put in some potatoes Dad peeled this morning. Got a couple. Let me turn you around. Hang on. This is some onion I grabbed out of the fridge. Brussels sprouts, which I'm going to put in my microwave steamer. Some celery I have to clean once I get my potatoes on to fry. I got right there. A couple turnips and an onion for potatoes. So that's good. I'm getting ready to get these on the cook. I got steaks over there I got to season. They're still in their packages, so I just took them out of the fridge to get a little more room temperature. But yeah, here we go. Just waiting for the grill master to get done doing the steaks. He's got his little thermometer, 145. Pull them. But there's a couple that are thinner and thicker, so I said, make sure you check them all high. And she's down here already waiting for a little bite of steak. She's been circling in the living room right outside the kitchen door for a little while, watching to see what's going on. Brussels sprouts just beeped. So they're ready. Potatoes I just have on low. I gotta put them in the middle of the table. I'm just waiting for the steaks. The 3 thinner steaks just came in. They're gonna rest a little bit. There's one thicker one that's taking a little longer, and this one's already smelled them, so she's like, where's my steak? Kitty, kitty, are you ready for steak? Huh? Are you ready for steak? Are ya? Be patient. Patience. Well, here we go. Carrots, potatoes, steak, Brussels sprouts, cat. You gotta be patient. I don't even have a steak yet. I don't have nothing on my plate. I just got my plate already.
Yeah, I got everything.
I have that many carrots left. And then potatoes. There's Dad. How'd you do grilling?
Did real good. Is this the Brussels sprouts?
Yeah, that's the Brussels sprouts. We gotta get... I'll get you a piece of steak in a minute. See, this is the punchkis. I gotta have 2 left. Little sprinkled, donut, split, vanilla custard, cherries. They're going back in the fridge because the custard, if you leave it out, it might curdle. I don't want that taste. Back in the fridge you go. What happened to her? I finally cut her a piece of steak and she was gone. She came in here and went to sleep. So she never got any dinner. Did ya? Kitty. Kitty. She's ignoring me. Alright. Bye, kitty.